Look at them picking up branches. Anyways, just gonna sit here and chat for a second. You notice that car sitting in that person's fucking driveway. Well, for one thing, you're on private property land, so you better have a damn excuse for fucking sitting there on someone's land. So, what I kind of think is that it's those fucking sons of bitches again that want to trespass, or not trespass, but I forgot the fucking key to my shop. God damn it. I think I locked it too. Yeah, I did. Let me go back and get the damn key. Hang on here. Okay, so I went and grabbed the shop key. Kind of forgot about it. So, but you know, this thing here is, they do this once a year. And I just simply don't find this fucking necessary that I have to, you know... For one thing, she's sitting in a private yard. And the way she's parked, she ain't doing anything. I mean, it's... Now, see, what the thing is, too, is that when these people come every year, they come every fucking year, take pictures of your house, which is kind of against, you know, like, privacy. I know that they're doing it to update their systems, you know, and whatnot. And to... So they can see that if we're doing something illegal, like putting on a new shop or a new building or adding on to the house. See, this is what they're doing. This is where our fucking money is going to. Them sitting there in people's fucking driveways, and we have to pay for permits. Well, since when the hell do we have to pay for fucking permits in order to do shit on our damn land? That is not necessary that you have to pay those motherfuckers every year to come and spy on our fucking house. Apparently, it seems like the government or whoever or whatever the fuck it is that tells them to do that kind of bullshit, they clearly don't don't trust us. They think that we're not going to, you know, I don't own anything on my house. I bought my house and paid it in full. So I owe no mortgage, nothing. This house is legally mine, and I don't appreciate that I got these kind of people driving around stalking my house, stalking other people's houses, you know. And I know, I think it was last year, or it might even been, I know for sure that it was the second year or the first year when I moved in here, into this house. Can't remember what I was doing. I think I was outside. I think my mother was with me too. And someone, wasn't this girl, then that's a girl driving, but it was a different girl. And she came up to us and started asking us a bunch of fucking bullshit questions like, how many people live in your house? You know, what's your plans with the future? You know, what do you plan on doing to the house? Yada yada fucking bullshit. That's just none of your goddamn business at all. You know, you're sitting, for one thing, you're right there, you're sitting in a private driveway. There used to be a trailer right where she's parked at, or right next to it. There used to actually be a trailer there. When this guy bought this house, he got rid of the trailer and just left it as a big open yard. So it looks a lot nicer now. But you know, I don't even see her walking around taking pictures of nothing. She's nowhere to be seen. She's probably in that car. I'm trying to look, but I can't see anything. It's like she took a nap. That's what she did with my sister when my sister used to live there. My sister went to work. Someone like her, not this particular woman, but another woman, I'm not going to name names, even though because I don't remember her name, but, you know, for personal reasons, I'm not going to name her. She camped out. I was here the whole fucking day. I was walking in and out of the shop all day long, doing my own thing, and there was a truck, or a car of some kind, sitting in the driveway. My sister came home, found her sleeping in that truck. And then when my sister pulled in, my sister's like, what the hell are you doing? And then she starts asking a bunch of fucking questions about the land and what she had planned to do to it. Because, you know, as they think that she's going to, you know, like live in it for the rest of her life. Well, she ain't living in it anymore. Someone else owns it now. So that's why those fucking people are out again. Whenever someone buys a fucking house in this fucking town, it's immediately that these fuckers have to come out, waste our fucking precious time, you know, doing shit. Like, if I was fucking picking up branches in my yard, like I was just doing, you can see I'm on the John Deere. I disconnected my trailer now because now I am now done. But if I was out picking up branches and I got interrupted because of her, that's not right. I'm doing yard work. I don't have time to sit here and blab to you about the land. What the hell's going to happen on this land? Why don't you go to the fucking courthouse and talk to them about that? All that bullshit, my name, my address, things for this house are in the courthouse record system. They don't need to be coming here bothering us, wasting our time illegally parking in people's property. I don't even see her walking around doing anything. It's like she's going to do what they did to when my sister was living there. She's going to camp here until he comes home. Well, you'll be waiting for quite some fucking time because he don't come home to the fucking weekends. So you're going to be there for quite some fucking time, wasting your goddamn time. Our fucking hard-earned cash has to go to these motherfuckers, and look at what they're doing. Sitting there, going through paperwork that they could have done at the office and not wasted anyone's time. I think this is bullshit. Now, I don't know if she'll come talk to me or not, but I am going to fucking videotape it because I think it's a nuisance. You know, what if I was home on a lunch break? Okay, maybe I was working, maybe I was doing the same job what my sister's got, and it was my lunch hour. Okay, and I'm already going to be like 2 minutes late, and I have to spend 10 minutes talking to her. The hell I am. I gotta get to work. I gotta make money so I can pay my fucking bills. I don't have time to sit there and chat with you about my land. That's fucking just dumb. And I was out when I went and dumped that load of branches at the tree pile, you know, because then the state will burn it, or the town will burn it, take care of it for me. Well, for us, because, you know, everyone dumps their shit there, their branches and whatnot, and grass clippings and whatnot. When I got done dumping that load, I started heading home. And I was about halfway between the main road and, you know, the tree pile, about halfway between that. And here comes that fucking car, that very car. That very car comes roaring past me. Now, she didn't flag me down. She didn't talk to me. Nothing. Okay, which is a damn good thing, because the last time I was out hauling branches, it was last year, I was out hauling branches in this very machine, and another girl in a blue Ford car or something came up to me and said, "Do you know where so-and-so lives? Do you know the address?" No. I don't know the people that live here. I don't talk to people around here. And I didn't even tell her about the address. Well, now you would think, me living in a small town like this, I would know every address in this town. Okay. Well, I don't, because I don't give a shit what your problems are with these people. You know? I think that, you know, if you have a problem with these people, like if you need to get a hold of these people, that's your problem. You're supposed to be going to the courthouse. You're supposed to be calling the cops, you know, talking to those people. Don't waste our people's times when we have shit to fucking do. You know, and I'm sorry that the phone's kind of white, but the freaking coloring's disgusting. I probably could pull it in a little more, I guess, but I think it's dumb that these motherfuckers have to waste our time when they could just be going, you know, and going and do something else. How about go get a real fucking job instead of wasting our people's times, wasting our money? We have to pay for that fucking gas for that bitch to fucking drive around. You damn well know that's where all our fucking money goes to. That's bullshit. And then we have to, well, the permits. When you get permits, how do we know that permit money doesn't go to put fuel in her fucking tank? You know, it's just dumb. You know, now she's been there for I don't know how long. See, this video is probably going to be about 2 minutes long. And she's only been there for about maybe 2-3 minutes. And of course, well, it's a quiet car, so you're not going to hear it running or anything. But for you to even be parking in someone's private lawn is illegal to do. I don't care who the fuck you are. You ain't going to do that to my yard. You know. I don't care if you're the fucking president of the goddamn United States. You are not parking in private property and land. I'm putting my foot down, and that's not going to happen anymore. I still got people driving around in my fields, and I don't ever catch them. It's still the same old fucking dirt bikes and golf carts and whatnot. I see fresh tracks coming off the dike, so you know I don't appreciate that too damn much, and I don't appreciate my money has to go to waste like on shit like this. You know, you're not going to come to my house and waste my fucking time talking about shit that I don't even care about. I mean, and not last year, but it must have been the third year I lived here. I was done talking to these people. After the first 2 times I had to talk to them, every year they got to come to me. Well, what's your plans with the land? Nothing's going to change. I'm not rich. I don't have money to change things on this land every year. That's a waste of fucking time. And then the third year, I said to hell with it. I said the next time the bitch comes to my doorstep, I'm just going to be done with it. So I didn't answer the door. And she came back a couple hours later. And she just kept doing that all day long, too. Like, well, we were home. I'm not going to lie. We were home. But I'm not going to talk to you because it's not necessary to talk about this shit. Go to the fucking courthouses. That's what that's for. You know. It doesn't fucking matter. What if I was mowing my lawn? I'm not going to stop mowing my lawn just because you want to fucking gossip. You know. You want to fucking gossip? You go to the courthouse. You know. It's fucking dumb that we have to report ourselves to these motherfuckers every year. And like I said, the third time, the third year, when that lady kept coming back to my house all the time, after about the third or fourth time that she showed up at my fucking house, I was pretty close to just going there and saying, you need to fuck off. I'm done with you coming to my house every goddamn half an hour to an hour, banging on my door, trying to get a hold of me. But by the time I got, you know, halfway decent dressed, you know, to answer the door, my mother already answered the door and told her to fuck off. My mother's like, this is ridiculous that you have to come to this house. If you want to get that kind of personal information, you go somewhere else. And here comes another fucking damn car now again. A green, looks like a Ford. Usually Ford's pretty bad for making their vehicles green. Might be stalking at that fucking tree. See, now that's probably them again. I don't know how good you're seeing it, but see that little green car they're driving down that house. That used to be my sister's house, of course. Well, she moved out, and she now lives in the cities, and like an hour and a half away from me. So it kind of sucks when I need her. So, because sometimes I kind of need her for stuff. So she has to drive quite a distance. But if that's another one of those fucking people, you are getting recorded big fucking time. Because I refuse to answer any of your fucking questions. You don't need to be. Are you two together? Are you two together? And the kids are coming out for their school playing. Yeah. 10 to fucking 1. That's probably the same fucking vehicle. Yep, slow down. Slow down. Yeah, pulling over. Pulling over. I fucking knew it. I am so fucking smart. This is ridiculous. Christ, here comes a bunch of fucking kids now. No, that car just, I guess, kept going, but... Yeah, but this is just ridiculous. Now I got kids fucking running all over the damn roads. So we'll finish this here conversation here in a minute when these kids are not in my way, because I don't know if they're going to be coming up and down this road. Yeah, they are. Give me 1 minute. Okay, welcome back. So, the kids went past. They're actually down the other road now. But there comes a pickup truck. Looks like a GMC. Pretty nice though for the year. I've always liked those kind of GM trucks. They're pretty good. I took the ball off the John Deere while I was waiting for the kids to pass because I don't need the ball anymore on here. But some of these kids are just kind of not hilarious, but they're kind of, I don't know what you want to call it. It's kind of like cute and funny in a way because that one kid, well, these are pretty young kids. They're like 4 or 5. One kid's like, "That's a big John Deere tractor." Like, holy shit. It's like, "Is that a lawnmower?" Like, there's a bunch of kids are just talking crap about, well, not crap about it, but they're like, "Whew." It's kind of hilarious. "Is that a lawnmower?" That's what one of those kids said. "Looks like a John Deere." Well, it is a John Deere. It's green and yellow. If it's green and yellow, it's a fucking John Deere. But back to this bullshit story. I just think it's it's the dumbest thing you can possibly do to waste money. I don't know why the hell we have, you know, this is a fucking get my deck down so I can get on it a little better. This is just bullshit. I think this is such a waste of our time, their time, our money, their money. You know, I mean, why do we have to pay for this bullshit? I know that we're paying for it through either the taxes or through, you know, pulling permits for our land. If you have to build a building or something, you have to pull permits now in order to do that, which is another dumb thing to have to do. When you know, when years ago you never had to pull permits. So if I want to put a brand new shop on my yard, I got to go pull what, a $50-$100 fucking permit. Like, and then who knows how long the permits will even stay good. I suppose depending, but that there just proves that this country is going to hell in a hell of a hurry. Because ever since I moved to this house, and now since I'm the owner of this house, well, they have to talk to me because I'm the main owner I own this land. But I'm not going to waste my time talking to you when you could simply just go to the goddamn courthouse and pull the fucking files there. You know, and they I know that had to been a couple years ago. I was going down to the farm. Now there was no one living in the blue house. Well, there is now, but there wasn't at the time. And there was a car sitting there. You know, well, she was sitting off to the side of the yard, the ditch there a little bit or whatever. And of course, then I got over to get out of her way a little bit so I wouldn't scrape her paint off. Even though she was pretty far in there, I could have stayed right in the middle of the road, but I like to leave a good distance between the vehicles. So, when I went past her, she's just constant, like I'm coming from behind, you know, and she's just like this. The whole fucking time I'm going down the goddamn road. And then I pull into the farm. Here she comes. Asking information that's none of her damn business. Asking for my phone number. I didn't give it out because I didn't think it was necessary. You know, and I don't remember my phone number by heart anyway, so it don't matter. I've been trying to, you know, get it in my brain so I remember my phone number. I have it in my cell phone, but not in my brain. So really, at the time, I could have just pulled my cell phone up and be like, "Here you go." But you know, it's not necessary. And you're talking about shit on the farm, and the farm's not even legally mine. I'm not the main owner of it. My grandma is. So what the hell are you talking? Well, she probably figured, you know, if I'm pulling in there, I'm obviously like part owner or I'm on the will or something, you know, and I know what's going on. But what if I was just, you know, a stranger, you know, that pulled in there to maybe help them out, you know? You know, you don't come up to a stranger and say, "Oh, do you know these people or do you have a phone number?" You're asking for the wrong phone number because for one, you're talking to the person that doesn't even own the damn land. You know, and then she talked to me about the house that we used to live in at the farm. Well, what's it? You know, she's like, "What's it used for nowadays?" You know, what's the plans with that? I should have never told her, but I just told her that it was just going to be turned into like a garden house thing. It was just going to have all our garden tools, fertilizers, and stuff like that in there, you know, and whatnot. You know, that was, honestly, that was none of her damn business. You know, it's just ridiculous that we have to waste our money on that. It's a shame. It's no wonder why everyone fucking, most people here hate this fucking country. I hate this country. It's not even worth it anymore. I hear kids coming again, so hopefully they won't come past us again, because then I'll have to run them over. No, I won't do that. I'll just push them out of my way a little bit, you know. Nah, they'll move if they come down. I don't even have to go anywhere anyway, but I don't know what they're doing. Oh, they're coming back this way. That's quite interesting. It's funny. Give me 1 minute again. I don't know where the hell they went to, but they're back. They returned. One kid was pointing at a tree or something in my yard. I don't know, but they can have it if they want it. I don't need it. But wait for them to pass here a little bit, because you guys are probably not going to be able to hear me over there yelling. So, I'm just not made for climbing on these crappy things anymore. So, yeah, I see my camera's the wrong way. That's a little more better. So sometimes this camera will turn around on me without me knowing about it, but you know, that there is just it's a waste. Wasting money that, you know, we shouldn't have to, you know, pay for. If they want to get paid for doing that fucking shit, the government should be paying for that, not us. Explaining probably why the price of, it could be because the price of fuel went up too, and that might be the reason. And another way that, you know, we're paying for that. I'm sorry, but I'm voting on the permit and whatnot, because years ago we never had the pull permits, and ever since they started coming around, now all of a sudden we have to pay for permits. When before you could just get them for free and not have to pay for them. It's a waste. It's a waste. Wasting money. And this video is already like I don't know, like 30 minutes long already. I kind of looked at it, and she's been there for about that 30 minutes. Now I don't know if she's in the damn car. I don't know where the hell else she would have went to, because she's not walking around anywhere. She might be sleeping for all the hell I know, but that's a damn spot to be sleeping in someone's fucking yard. Go somewhere where it's public and sleep. Cemetery. Cemetery is open for the world. It's a public place to go, so why don't you go park your fucking car over there instead of parking in someone's private driveway? That is a private driveway. You know, if I had a driveway right here, and she parked in it, I'd be coming up here and be like, what the hell are you doing, bitch? Illegal. It's private. I don't care if you're working for the government. I don't care if you're working for the fucking president. I don't care who the hell you're working for. You ain't parking here. You ain't paying my taxes. So you ain't got the right to fucking park here. All you're going to do is waste my time. And then I'm going to call the cops too and be like, well, this is like, I don't care who the hell you are. It's illegal to park in someone's yard. Especially if you're not doing anything in it. Like, I could understand if the owner was you know, expecting her. But he's not here during the week. He goes back to Canada for the week. Yeah, he goes to Canada. He's a Canadian person. Good guy and all. So, we don't talk, but we wave. So we kind of, you know each other. And I stay out of his way and he stays out of my way pretty much. That's how it goes, you know. Good neighbors. Which is kind of hard to find nowadays. So, well, we had one problem with the dogs, but we solved that problem real easy. He doesn't even bring them around anymore. I don't know why not, but he doesn't bring his wife either, so, but, you know, that's personal bullshit, so I ain't gonna get into that, but if he was here, and them two were supposed to meet up, you know, and talk about something, then it's fine. But he's not here. You know? Like, I mean, yeah, it's his problem, but, I mean, for her to have to sit there, and her car's probably sitting there running. She's probably running the air conditioning or the heating or whatever the hell she's fucking doing, running her computer on there or whatever. You know, this is just a joke. You know, I don't find this necessary. It's kind of like a lot of people don't find tow trucks necessary, like repo men. That's a different story. They're there for a reason, but these fucking people don't have to be here for a reason. Tow trucks don't have to be here for a reason either, but people need to pay their fucking bills, and they wouldn't be here then. But since people don't pay their car bills, that's why the tow trucks are out, you know. Here comes a Mach 10 dump truck. Just grind the fucking gears. You don't even need the clutch. If you did that, you wouldn't have a truck. Must be a newer one. Well, not newer, but new to them. Never seen it before. That's like their third dump truck they've gone through already. I don't know what the hell they do to them. That fucker's loud, though. Holy shit. Get out of here, bugs. God, can't even sit here and enjoy the frickin' day, and I gotta have bugs crawl all over me. Get out of here, you fucking bug. You're lucky I don't have my fucking 12 gauge with me. I would have blew your ass away by now. But this is just not necessary. You know, I mean, no matter if she came to my yard or not, I ain't giving her any damn information because it ain't necessary. You're wasting my time. You're wasting your time. Now, I don't know how it is in other states, but here in Minnesota, they do it apparently they do it every year. I don't think that they did it last year, though. Well, with me, they didn't anyway. After the third or fourth time, you know, the first time that we moved here, they were bothering us like every day, pretty much. It wasn't the same girl. Sometimes it was a different girl. Sometimes it was a guy. They were trying to find because I think the first lady that showed up, I can't remember. I think she had a rotten attitude. I can't really remember. But of course, I was giving her a rotten attitude back, and then I wasn't giving her any information. So then they sent over another girl, a nice girl, and well, since she was being nice, I was being nice, but I still wasn't giving her really any information. I gave her my name and stuff. That's it. But even that's too much. You know, and I don't find it necessary that you come to my yard and you take pictures of my house. You know. But that's how they do it. That's how they look at that house, and they see if you've made any different changes to it or not. You know, like, so if I went and put new windows in and new gutters, what are they going to raise my damn taxes up because I put new gutters and windows on my house? That's what it seems like what's going to fucking happen. Yeah, there goes that construction company truck again. They haven't been in work for a while. I guess it's summertime now, so they're going to start going to work. But I'm sorry. I find this a big waste of fucking money and in her case, woman power, you know. But, I mean, yeah, she's getting a paycheck at the end of the week, but it's the wrong kind of paycheck, you know. Now, like I said before, they've sent other people to my house, you know, good people. They even sent a couple of rotten people to my house, and you come to my house with a rotten attitude, you're going to get it right fucking back. There's no way in hell I'm going to, show you fucking respect because you're not showing it to me. So then after that, they kind of just might as well just stop. And I haven't really seen anyone since. I mean, they've been doing it after that, they kind of started back up again. But it was only like once a year. I didn't see anyone last year, so I don't know. Maybe people are bitching that they're doing it too fucking much and they're not coming around as much. Even just once a year, it's too much. Because you might be catching someone that's, doing something important. Yeah, I mean, yeah, mowing your yard, you could stop and yap and talk for 20 fucking hours, but I'd rather mow my grass. I might be mowing my grass because there's a storm coming by, and I want to get it done before the storm rolls in, Well, that's how they can catch you, too, is if you're out doing stuff. But you shouldn't interrupt people when they're doing their yard work. How would you like it if I came to your fucking house while you're mowing or snow blowing your fucking snow and I come over there and ask you a bunch of thousand fucking questions that ain't necessary? You ain't gonna like it. How do you think I feel? How do you think other fucking people in this town feel? Still sitting there. Still sitting there. You know, it's just not necessary. It's the dumbest fucking thing. Waste of money. Just like one lonely farmer was bitching about the solar panels that they put in the ground. That was a waste of money. It's a waste of money. And then the blimp video that he made a while back, complaining about that all our money goes to these fucking blimps that float around, you know, with ads on them. Yeah, that's a waste of money. You know, you don't need to spend thousands of millions of dollars flying a fucking blimp around with Goodyear written on the side, or Firestone, or Dukes of Hazzard, or something stupid. You know, you don't need to be doing that. That's what the damn TV shows are for. What the damn commercials are for on TV. There's those kids again. Different set now, I think. It was a bird. But I do apologize for this long video. I had already made one today, so yay. It's going to be another fucking double header again, but whatever. What I mean by a double header, I got 2 videos today now. This is my second video I worked on now. Someone's out mowing. Neighbor was out mowing too, a little bit. It didn't do a lot though. But I'm sorry, I just think this is a complete waste of time. I can't see the plate if it's North Dakota or Minnesota. It's most likely Minnesota, because North Dakota wouldn't come over here and fuck around in Minnesota land, you know. It looks like it's Minnesota, but it's kind of hard to see, so... Because her bumper is like covering half of it. It's causing a shadow on it, so I can't really see it. Plus, it's too far away. Can't see that far anymore, so... But I'm sorry. I might even just fucking drive past her to see what the hell's going on. If she's even there. Maybe she's dead. I don't know. Because I don't see no head movement. That's the thing. I don't know if she's taking a fucking nap because she's looking for someone. If you seriously have to sleep in people's yard to wait around for them, you are the lowest of the low. You're getting paid for fucking sleeping in your car in someone's private fucking yard. Disgusting. Disgusting. Waste of fucking human life and time. Why don't she go fucking work at a bank or at the grocery store or become a lawyer or something like that? Something that's more useful in this world. This is a waste of time. Yeah, I mean, she's obviously not coming over and talking to me. If she's in there, she would have seen me pulling in here. And she would have been coming roaring up this damn road and saying, "Hey, are you this so and so person?" Be like, "Nope, wrong person." That's my evil twin brother. So I don't have a brother, but you know, I got a sister. But you know, I don't have to sit here and tell you the truth either, because it's a waste of my fucking time. It's a waste of your fucking time. Most people are at work Monday through fucking Friday. Unless you live in Canada, then you get most of the week off. How they do it, how they make a living, I don't know. But I mean, it's a waste of time. I'm sorry, it's a waste of fucking time. Let me stop this camera here. I gotta check my time. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this camera off now for a little while. I may make another update video later, but keep under 40 minutes. This phone will upload them just fine. If I go over that, it takes like all day. So. Yeah, waste of money, waste of time, waste of a human, you know, waste of fuel, waste of mileage. Come and drive 30 minutes to come sit in someone's yard for a fucking... This is like a half an hour video already. She's still there, half an hour later. So I'm going to probably hop on Big Red, because I got to go to the farm anyway. I got to do that first. I got to go to the farm and check the gardens out. See if I looked last night, but they didn't look that bad, so... But someone lost their white... not a bathtub, but some kind of a tub tank thing. It's in the middle of their field. That's the field next to us. Looks like they got wheat or something growing in it this time. Or it could be soy. Well, last year they had soybeans in though. I don't know what the hell they got in there this year, but we'll find out. But there's a joke. I don't know. I hope she's not dead. If she don't move in the next 4 hours, I might have to go check up on her, because she might be dead. Because if she stays in that car too much longer, she's going to start stinking, and that's not going to be good for the town. So I just don't see no movement. That's the thing. You think you'd be seeing her kind of, you know, doing this, like reaching over, looking for that, you know. Unless she's sitting there videotaping us too. But it's a damn spot to do it. And another thing too, you're right in the middle of the open. Everyone can see you. People have been up and down that road 3 times already, and they look at that car and they're like, okay. So, and I'm gonna say too, look, well, I videotaped you sitting there, and I think it's a waste of time and money. What the hell you're fucking doing? It is. It's a waste of time. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take off. I'll make an update video. Maybe I'll make another video later if she's still sitting there or not. But I'm going to get this one uploaded as soon as possible. So that way, I got to put this thing back on the charger as well. Stupid phone. Battery's getting dicked in it too. Yeah, anyway, guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, see you guys later.